Alright, good Thursday evening to everybody. And it's our Thursday night chit chat sessions, huh? I've got a little putt here, wanting attention. Uh,
And a 15-year-old honcho.
but most importantly, Dan's home. That was a hell of a 3 days. Well, yeah.
Well,
Four,
Sunday, Monday,
four,
Tuesday.
4 days actually.
3.5.
It was hell because seeing you leave on Sunday and us not being able to do anything but video talk when we could to each other, and then even Wednesday, even though you were coming home Wednesday night, just the anxiety of wanting you to get home and watching how your flight was starting to be delayed, and it was hell. It was hell.
It wasn't fun sitting in the airport for 5 hours.
Oh, I bet.
Because my last class was over. We got to the airport. I had a 5-hour wait until the flight went out. I mean, but it is what it is.
I feel even sorrier, like you and I were talking, I feel even sorrier though for the people, because you said there were people down there that their flight wasn't until like 9 o'clock that night. So they got to the airport like 2 in the afternoon after everything was done at the hotel. And then they had to sit there till 9 o'clock.
Assuming our flight wasn't delayed or canceled.
Oh, good God. Ridiculous. See, that's why stuff like that's stupid. I'm sorry. I know, okay, you know, the CDC and all that saying COVID is done and over with, but I still think meetings like that should just be done on Zoom. Just be done on Zoom. Anywho, it should be. Then you'd be home and I wouldn't have to. Oh, Labor Day weekend is coming up this weekend. 3-day weekend for some of us. I know there's probably still people out there that aren't or don't get a 3-day weekend, because I think there's still some facilities that alternate holidays like
Or
that.
if you were like me in retail,
Yeah, you didn't get
you
any.
never got a day off. Holidays, and you never just got them. It
No.
never happened.
No. So we still got to figure what we want to do for the holiday. I think burgers will be good.
Yeah.
And we can get some cheese for on them. And
So we went to lunch today, and we had Buckeye
macaroni
sauce.
salad.
Definitely macaroni salad. If anybody has ever had Buckeye sauce and you have a good recipe, please comment, because I thought it was pretty amazing.
Please do, because
And you had bourbon
that bourbon barbecue.
barbecue.
Oh my God, that was awesome. That was awesome. I mean, we ate at the Ohio Grill in Carrollton. Please check that place out.
It's a cute little place.
That was just awesome. I mean, the variety of food they had there. Now, they were having a fry shortage today, which is fine by me, because then this gives me another reason to one day say, hey, you know, we're going to go to Minerva shopping. Why don't we just go through Carrollton and stop at
Because
the
you was
Ohio
going to get
Grill?
the what?
I wanted to get the pork fries with beer cheese.
Doesn't that sound awesome?
I mean,
that's a heart attack in a basket. I mean, it's just
I'm
beautiful.
I've got so many images of what that could have been.
I'm thinking pulled pork, maybe, with beer cheese. Kind of like a cheddar chili fries, but with a barbecued pulled pork. Because it's a barbecue place.
Or could it be like a pork rind?
It could be.
A whole bunch of pork rind, and you dip it in the beer cheese.
Could be. Either way, it'd be
I'm
awesome.
hoping they didn't just take a pork chop and cut it up into little squares and make it look
No.
like French fries, because that to me would be silly.
But we ended up with the fried dill pickle chips.
Those were good.
Dipped in ranch.
Those were good. Not just your regular, ordinary, run-of-the-mill fried pickle. I mean, these were like little slices of pickle.
Like a chip.
And fried up.
Seasoned really well.
Oh,
they
God,
were good. They were really
They
good.
were good.
And I'm the type of I mean, I like all kinds of food. There's probably not much I don't like. But if I've never had it, I'm not really willing to try something that's out of
You're
my...
not adventurous.
No, I'm not adventurous. I like try... Because you know what? I would be if it was made at home, but when I go out and spend a bazillion dollars on food, I want to know that I'm going to get something I'm going to like. I don't want to get a plate of food and then not
Sorry
enjoy
for
it. You know,
I'm
so
sorry for it.
these were good.
Yeah, those were really good. And that burger. Now, they don't tell you in the description for the burger. Got a little reflection coming off of the door here. But they don't tell you the description in the description for the burger. But when I ordered that burger, for her to say, do you want 1 or 2 patties? You know, as long as it's out of my system before my next lab, I don't care. Throw how many of her patties you want to throw on there, sweetheart. That was good. That was good. But yeah.
And I got the Buckeye Chicken, which was like a grilled chicken with tomato and pickle spears and lettuce and this Buckeye barbecue sauce.
I want to say they even put, because I want to say I knew there was pickles on there, but I think they even put the fried pickles on the burger.
I don't think it was fried pickles.
It looked like some of them still had like the
Maybe.
breading on them.
Maybe. It was delicious.
Yeah.
It was absolutely delicious.
And that Buckeye sauce was good, but it's one of them secrets you can't tell people.
Well, then they would make it at home and not go spend money.
Which makes it now even more so for me to want to try to find this recipe either on my own or figure it out. But anywho, so I think we're doing burgers, macaroni salad, maybe baked beans. We gotta have a dessert, or you'll go nuts.
Yeah.
So what's everybody else's plans out there for the holiday? I mean, if you have to work, are you still planning a picnic? Are you doing anything? Are you off? Do you have to work? We're off.
Quit rubbing it in to those that aren't.
But,
So, my cousin Cheryl got a hold of me today. Hi Cheryl, if you're watching. Dad's ashes come in and she was able to get some. So we're going to get some of Dad's ashes on Sunday. So, little baggie full.
yeah, too bad she couldn't meet us on Saturday because we're going to take my car over for...
Well, we might be able to finagle, but I don't know what she's got going on.
Cash, I'm not going to throw you under the bus. Tasha and I were talking about that when that email came in about my Jeep needing service.
Yeah. No, we're not going to Homer Laughlin.
It's just across the road.
No.
It's just across the road from the
No.
Jeep place.
No. We already can't see our kitchen table because, okay, those of us, those out there that have watched our cooking videos, this kitchen is this big, and we like Fiesta ware, and one day we can get this house remodeled or do something. You know, the lady from Love It or List It needs to come here. I forget her name. If you know, put it down there. Can't think of it right off the top of my head, but she's funny. She could redesign this kitchen and make it workable. Because those of you that have seen it, it's like a galley kind of situation with no cupboard space. So we literally took the closet in our living room that would be for our coats and made it a pantry, just to get stuff out there. And there's only two of us, it's okay. But we need space for our Fiesta ware.
See, that's
our
one
table has Fiesta ware.
That's one thing we need to put into consideration. Oh God, if we ever stupidly, because of age or whatever, have to find a place to live that's easier to accommodate for those of us.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Getting to that point. But the next place needs a huge pantry. A huge pantry. I need a Paula Deen pantry. All right? Because our third bedroom is where we store a lot of our food or extra kitchen items that we have no room for in the kitchen. We have like 50 million cabinet that we had to buy like from Montgomery Ward's and that, with stuff stored in it. We've got, like you said, the coat closet converted.
Well, I think what we need to do, and I know it makes your house not sellable, but we're old, so we'll probably die here, and who cares? But there's a little bedroom, not this window, but the next one down, which is like his office. We need to, and it's right on the other side of our kitchen, so we need to just go that way, make the kitchen bigger, and then this part here, which is our dining area, can just kind of stay our dining area. But I would like to have the washer and dryer on this floor. So our house is kind of, if you stand out and look out front, it looks like a little bungalow. But if you're in the back, you can see where it's built on the hillside. So, like, we have a half basement, if that makes sense. Half is underground, half is not. And that all got damaged in a flood 2 years ago. So we don't use it. But one day, we're not going to be able to go down those steps. One day. And we have both seen our parents go through this.
Tomorrow.
We are maybe 20 years, give or take, from being in that situation ourselves. So we need to think about getting the washer and dryer upstairs if we stay here. So that would be what I would do, but that takes some bank, and we need to get to that point. But yeah, that's exactly what we need to do, or have some kind of remodel up here, because I don't want to do the traditional stackable in the bathroom, because it would take our linen closet. And then what are we going to do with that stuff? So it's funny because I'm a minimalist. I really am, because I hate a bunch of clutter, and then I'm the one that cleans the house. So it just makes you got to move so much stuff to clean.
But you are also the reason we have so much kitchen stuff. Okay, you are the one that when you used to work at Good. Hey Jenny, we got a whole bunch of Paula Deen stuff in.
And that's okay. You do use it all. You use it all, and that stuff's not sitting out. That's put away in one of our makeshift pantries. But if you use it and you get enjoyment out of it, I don't care.
And you get fed.
And I get fed. It's the other stuff sitting around. We need to focus on getting out. But we do need to make some kind of decision on remodel. And I think with today's housing market, in reality, we got this house very reasonable. Really, we did. We got it right before they started going up ridiculous, like really that close. So why sell it? I mean, I think when it would probably be almost double what we paid for.
Probably.
Seriously, because we got a deal on this. But then we would be buying a house that's probably 4 times more than what we would really want to be paying. I mean, we got a decent mortgage that we can manage. I don't want to really go into debt. I really don't. But
Yeah.
we're going to have to figure something out because we're just
So-
going to need to do that.
Leave a comment down below what your weekend looks like, or what your weekend plans are, or what you're even planning on cooking for the weekend.
You have to work, I'm sorry, because I did that for 38 years of my
Yeah.
working career, working in retail, and it sucks.
Now, my hopes and everything yesterday were dashed to the rocks.
Okay.
All that excitement and everything of getting over there to see you, I wanted to pull up and come on. We've all seen it in the movies where two lovers who haven't seen each other for a while, they are pull up to the airport, the one gets out of the vehicle, they see each other from across the tarmac or whatever, and they run into each other's arms with this big musical enchantment going
In
on.
slow
and
motion.
everything.
It's always
Yeah,
in slow motion.
yeah. Okay, that don't happen in real life, all right? That does not happen in real life. I pulled into the Pittsburgh airport last night, and I got into the front where the arrivals section is. Asked him where he was. He told me, so I had to drive around the back part of the airport.
Okay.
Not as busy back there. Don't get me wrong. Not as busy.
Busy enough.
But
And it was late, so.
I pull in. I see him. I want to get out of the car, run up to him, hug him. I haven't seen him for like 3.5 days, maybe forever. I don't know. It was that long. Hurry up, we gotta get you loaded here. We got people waiting to pull.
Kids are watching.
This ain't a kid's channel, and it says so. Yeah, so when you see that stuff in the BS movies, it don't happen that way.
And my first time in an airport ever. And, you know, much to my horror, my very first time going alone was going through Atlanta airport. I managed it, and yay to me, because anybody who knows me knows I have no sense of direction. None, zero. But when you're getting off the plane, there should be like, this is the exit. Everybody just exit this door. You know what I mean? And why is security not the very first thing when you walk in? Okay, all this hoopla because of 9/11. Security's in the middle of the freaking building somewhere. So I could walk in with 10 bombs, plant them all over the place, and then I go through security. Makes no sense. Make me understand it. Yeah. And not one Hare Krishna. So when I was a kid, that's all you heard about was the Hare Krishnas. You know, want a flower and all this. Not one. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. I mean, I could have passed. I was bald. If I had a white robe on, I could have maybe, you know, but not one. I didn't hear the white zone is for loading and unloading. I didn't hear none of this stuff. So my whole airport experience was just kind of like dashed. Just throwing that out there. It's the way my brain works. It just...
Anywho.
Alright. We've talked quite a while. Look at that.
Okay. Lots to talk about.
I know.
Still more to go.
I know.
Because we want to welcome and say thank you to the new subscribers. When you start a channel on YouTube, you get your own little studio and everything, and you can go into your video analytics. And from when we started our videos till now, there's been quite a growth. And we just want to say thank you and welcome to everyone for that. And to any of you that have commented on the videos, you know, we like hearing from y'all and everything. So now, again, sorry to dwell on the weekend, but
But
this weekend we have a possibility of 2 paddle boats coming up the Ohio River, because the one leaves Pittsburgh Monday the 5th,
so it'll come up Saturday or Sunday.
and the other one leaves Pittsburgh on Tuesday the 6th.
So she should be coming up Monday.
Which one? I'm sorry. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So watch for or track the American Heritage, which we already have a video on this channel, and the American Countess, which we have never seen yet.
Nope.
So,
And they need to get the Delta Queen fixed.
yeah.
He's never seen it. That's my dream boat.
And probably never will. They're not in a hurry to get this boat working.
We will go to Louisiana.
But anywho, so stay tuned. We will have videos of these boats when they come through.
Maybe we'll throw in another surprise for him.
This weekend. What?
Maybe one of the Indian mounds for those that have never seen them. So stay tuned.
This weekend.
Holds lots of adventure.
We'll see. I've also got to get my car into a garage Saturday morning, so I don't know where all this big adventure. I still say Fiesta is just right across the road from there. Anywho.
Well, maybe one day we can do a video going through the Fiesta Flare outlet.
I mean, come on, if that sounds like a plan to you, please let us know down below, because trust me, I have no problem going to the Fiesta outlet. None. This is an addiction. And that's the first sign that you have a problem, is that you can admit it. I do have an addiction to Fiesta wear.
You do. And we need to get busy because we have no dessert in this house.
There's oatmeal. Okay. I'm not being mean when I say this, okay? So please, all you nice little southern ladies, forgive me for this. You came back complaining about, after eating all that rich food and everything, all this weight that you put on. Okay. However, some southern cooking maybe isn't very good.
You just had every Southern belle clutch their
probably,
God.
but you know, you
It's
think
good.
you think if you go down south, you know, you watch cooks like Paula Dean and Ree Drummond and who else is southern? Those are the only two I really concentrate on. But their food, and I have made some of their dishes.
No, I was in a hotel. It was hotel food, so just remember that.
But it was a hotel down in Atlanta. So you've got cooks from that area that were probably cooking there.
Probably.
Okay. And
Or they could have opened a big can in the back.
which is what it probably sounds like, because
Okay, so we had biscuits and gravy. Okay. Is what it is. The biscuits a little hard. The gravy just was bland as all get out. All get. It was just bland.
yeah.
It was bland. So I mean, it was okay.
And again, I'm sure there are some
But
southern
I
ladies
was
that
more
can
disappointed
cook.
that
Please
there
forgive
was
me.
no southern accent. Nobody I talked to had a southern accent down there. So his accent's kind of dwindling. I mean, there used to be an accent here in Ohio that my parents' generation were the last to really speak it. I slip once in a while. You know, wash. You're gonna wash your clothes. You're gonna poosh the lawnmower. It's out in the bush. We're gonna go fishing. Wash the dishes. I mean, but that accent's gone. So maybe accents are a thing of the past. Maybe we're kind of meshing into one. It's the internet. It's ruining everything.
Yeah, I'm at a loss of words for this one. So on that note, hope everybody has a great rest of your night.
Hit the like and subscribe, please.
Just remember, yes, I'm glad he's home.
You missed this, didn't
I
you?
really did.
Please share our videos. Please like and comment. You know, we're glad you're all following us. We're grateful to everyone that follows along. And, you know, anything you want us to talk about, you can definitely email us, or you can just leave it right in the comments below.
Stay tuned to keep an eye out for the boat videos
And maybe
sometime
something
this
else.
weekend. And just remember, don't be afraid to go off the beaten path. Whether it's a new recipe that you're not sure of trying, whether it's you're out for a drive and not sure where that little path may lead you, check it out. Don't be afraid to do it.
Have a good night.
Y'all have a good night. Y'all.
Y'all. See, you're Southern and they weren't down in Georgia. Make it make sense.
Have a good night. We'll see you in the next video.